All right, guys, what is up? Episode 1 of, there we go. Episode 1 of 1. Man, let's go ahead and get to this, man. I'm going to talk about some stuff real quick before we get to the show. This is Kapone's conversation, just kind of having some fun. I'm going to go to the Jussie Smolett because that seems to be the hot button that everybody's talking about right now, right? Okay. Here we go. Jussie Smolett. All right. Charges dropped. Everybody has a real issue about what's going on, right? They have this huge issue about what's happening. Now, if you can see right here, this is the surveillance video. So I listened to Jussie's press conference, and it made me think, maybe I rushed to judgment. Maybe. And I'm like, okay. But here we have this. Jussie. These are the people buying the things, the brothers. Yeah, Ola and Abel, thanks to TMZ. Shout out to you guys. Now, let's take a look right here, man. Stop. Right here, you see it. It is a ski mask. First of all, anybody buying a ski mask, there's sunglasses on here. And if I let the tape roll, gloves. Ski mask, they're pointed out. And there's gloves. Ski mask, gloves, and sunglasses. This lady right here should have called the police instantly because this is a kidnapping pack, a murdering pack, a robbing pack. Ski masks are only used for criminals. Nobody wears a ski mask. I've heard nobody since I've been maybe like 6 years old with somebody like, oh, it's cold outside and pull it down. Nobody does that because anybody that they see with a ski mask on, everybody thinks they're going to be robbed. So people that are making these are, first of all, contributed to violence. But anyway, now I want you to pay attention. This is the brother that's with the shits. He's with it. He ready to do what we got to do. We got to get this money, man. We doing this. And Jussie going to get us back on Empire. That's what it is. This guy is not sure about what's going on. This brother, after placing things, watch him. Let's just roll it. Look at him. He's standing away from the counter. Dude realizes that he's definitely spotted a camera and put his hood on. Now he's turned away. This dude does not want to have anything to do with none of this stuff. He's looking at the ski mask like, yeah, I can't really believe this. Hands in his pocket. He hates himself right now. Roll the tape. Again, this lady should know sunglasses. Sunglasses, a ski mask, and leather gloves. This is a sign of somebody's getting ready to get kidnapped, robbed, or all of the same thing, all in one. Again, he's looking at it like, I can't believe we bought all of it. We about to buy this stuff and really do it. Now, that's the thing. Logistically, you're wondering what happened. So I'm saying, okay, they're like, Tone, well, you don't know all the details. The Chicago police could have did this. The Chicago police could have did this. No, the Chicago police did exactly what they knew what they were going to do. They grabbed both of these dudes who are not criminals. They're actors, trainers. One of them, I think, boxes. This guy, none of them they're not criminals. So what did they do? They brought him in. Hey, man, y'all going to go to jail. What did they do? They told. Hey, where did you go get the stuff from? That's how the police got the video. This is the third largest city in the United States. Chicago is the third largest city, which stores, this looks like a beauty supply to me because that looks like weave on the back wall right here. That looks like weave back there. You know, beauty supplies have all this random stuff on the counter. This is 100% a beauty supply. Now, a beauty supply is the only place that's going to have gloves, a ski mask, a red hat, and sunglasses. It's random. But anyway, so how did they find out that this was the store they went to? The police definitely said, y'all asses are going to jail unless you tell us something. And they told him, this is where we got the stuff. He paid us to do this. This is the thing. I want to say this to be very clear as I roll the tape while we keep going. Again, keep your eye on this guy. On this brother right here. This brother doesn't want to have nothing to do with it. But let's just say this. And he's probably texting, I got the stuff. I got the stuff, bro. Let me say this. I don't want Jussie to go to jail at all. No. No jail for Jussie. Don't lose his job at Empire because why? We've all been faced with wanting more money from our job. And we'll try anything to get it. We'll fake like some people will fake like they want to leave. I've never played that game. But I know people that played that game because you're up against the wall. It's the only place you're getting money from. You got to find a way to get some money. Jussie probably, even though they're saying like he getting 20,000 an episode, to some people think that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But when you're making 20,000 an episode for how many years he's been on the show, you probably got your expenses up just as much as that 20 grand a show. So now you need a little bump. Or you feel like, hey, I'm a big part of the show. People watch for me. I need some more money. Okay, whatever that might be. So all I thought he was going to do was apologize. But this dude went to the press conference and said, hey, I was telling the truth. Wow. Now, bro, I'm not here to be a person that's going to be this person I'm just this warrior for the truth. But damn, you got caught, bro. At least you could have said sorry. Because at this point, that's the only reason people are keeping this up. Is because he is challenging everybody's intelligence. If you have a brain between either ear, you cannot believe that this was a random attack. This is crazy. Again, have you taken a picture? Have you looked at this? This whole thing, this guy is still got his hands in his pocket. Still. It's crazy. It's insane. This story, and that's really it. And again, people like, Tony, you talking about it. Only reason I'm talking about it because, hey, man, it's my job to talk about it, first of all. And I just feel like that there's actually some people on the other side that's saying that, no, he's telling the truth. The Chicago police are doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Hey, man, look, I don't know what the Chicago police is doing, but I know from the details put to me, this is not a well thought out lie. Definitely not a well thought out lie. And possibly they were all drunk when they were thinking about it. That's all I'm saying. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Something I'm going to get to in the show. And it's about overparenting. Now, Chicago, we have a huge basketball community, but I've never seen any dads make this error of judgment. But this is, again, something that I say all the time, that fame, no matter how big or small, can get people and really, really, really turn them into somebody that they're not. Lonzo Ball is a great dad, got 3 sons, and he made them all basketball players. You saw the training videos where he had them training. Now, mind you, he himself wasn't really a great basketball player in college. I mean, I figured he got to college to play basketball, so he had to be decent. So he wasn't trash, but he was decent. Now, I feel like he went above and beyond because he had caught too many wins. He was getting famous. My son plays for UCLA. He's going to go number 2 in the pick. He's this, he's that, and it all happened. Now, if he had did all of that and backed up and be like, I told y'all, and been chill, I'm good. Hey, LaMelo's going to go to UCLA. We're going to see what's going to happen. But no. First of all, he kept being loud and talking about, now, I don't know if he was an entrepreneur by trade. I don't know that. But he was somebody that I think didn't recognize his plays when he had them. So after he made that win with Lonzo, got him in L.A., got him in the Lakers. He got that happening for him. Now you just say, cool, I got this big baller brand and we chilling and we just going, we going to represent us, the ballers. Big ball, we represent us. That's it. And could have just chilled and caught a big check from Nike. But no, he went on and told all of the world who has execs that watch these channels what he was going to do, how he was going to do it, and he was going to turn his shoe company into a major thing. Now, that's not impossible to do. We've seen people turn things from nothing to something. Secondly, I don't care what anybody says, anybody, to design and make things, it requires a gift. You can't just say, you know what? I am going to become a creative. A creative is a gift from God. It's not something that you can just develop. Being creative is a gift, just like being 7 feet tall, being able to jump, being able to play basketball, all of that. Being creative is a gift. And nobody can just pick that gift up. So you're trying to design a shoe against 3 major shoe companies, well, more than that, and they have most of the top creators in the world working for them. And you make a trash-ass shoe and turn down millions of dollars from your son. When Nike, at that point, we were all built on the promise of him being good. And Nike would have paid for that promise, and he'd have made a bag of money. Now look at this. Let's point to it. The 3 Bs, which would have represented So Dope, and maybe could have made some T-shirts, better looking T-shirts, sold those T-shirts, hoodies, on his own website, and made a little money. Now look at this, the cover up, because now Lonzo don't want to have anything to do with it because the guy Alan Foster, who was one of the co-founders of the Big Baller brand, stole $1.5 million of Lonzo's money. Yeah. Shout out to them. This Kavita, I don't know what it is. If you got some digestive issues and have trouble and have energy issues, this is it right here. Whew, this is crazy. All right, anyway. And they didn't pay me for that. That's just trying to help out. Back to what I'm saying. He also took his other son out of UCLA because he got caught stealing shades. All right, he got caught stealing shades. You felt so upset because your son stole stuff. Your son stole stuff, and they had to sit him down. You wanted him to come back and be unpunished. Unrealistic, bro. Bad parenting. You took him out of UCLA where he played basketball in California in high school. Now he goes to UCLA, and his brother's a Laker? And he didn't go to the NBA. Those would have been the best 4 years of his entire life. Maybe would have got a trip to the NCAA. When Shaq's son comes back from injury, I think Shaq's son's probably an NBA player. You'd at least, Shaq's son, plus, you'd at least made it to the NBA. I'm not NBA, to the March Madness. And maybe you would have made some noise his sophomore, his freshman, who knows? But you would have had 4 years to prove it. In Los Angeles, where your rich-ass brother lives and plays for the Lakers. I'm just saying. Now you take your son, your youngest son, out of high school and take him to Lithuania, and he's not going to become a McDonald's All-American. That's what it looks like. I don't think he's going to be a McDonald's All-American. Who knows? But if he's not a McDonald's All-American, he's taking that from his kid. Another experience that most basketball players, most high school basketball players look forward to doing. It's a thing. So this is, and everybody's like, you're hating on the African-American entrepreneur. No, I'm hating on the fact of not being able to recognize your plays. That's it. Then went on TV and made himself look dumb, and people laughed at him in basketball communities. Yeah, when you seriously talking about how good you were and they find out you only averaged 2 points and saying you could beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one, he's like, what? He's like, one-on-one is different than 5-on-5. That showed that you were not a person of basketball. Yeah, it is different. But there's one-on-one opportunities in basketball. Now, if you couldn't score more than 2 points in a college basketball game against anybody that was your size or at that college, there's something wrong. Now, I don't know what college he went to offhand. But I know it wasn't in the ACC. Michael Jordan played in the ACC, arguably against some of the best talent in the world at that time, because that's when everybody was in college. And they did 3 years was about there. 3 years, did 2 to 3 years. I think 3 was the minimum. And couldn't score anything but 2 points. Michael Jordan took over the planet from college. And you said you could beat him. So everybody, at that point, everybody's looking at you like a meatball. Like, bro, you could only score 2 points. Nobody listens to anybody that used to play sports that didn't get buckets. Even the players that you see on ESPN, and they weren't great pros. They were damn good college players. Damn good. A lot of them were. I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot. Most. I would say 90% of them dudes are in their champions or top players in that. But whatever. Let's get back to the dad thing. My point being is that I hope that Lonzo's situation works out. This is bad. Sorry for you guys showing that. I wanted you to read that story. Sorry for you guys seeing that. But anyway, I really, really, really hope that Lonzo takes control of it. Everybody does good. I hope that dad steps back, lets the young man, LaMelo, go crazy. Do not step in. Do not tell the NBA what they're going to be doing. They don't care what you think, LaVar Ball. The NBA does not care. They do not care about a 2-point-a-game college father's opinion. They don't. They care about what your son's opinions are because they're the stars. And you should let them be the stars and let them continue to do nice things for you because you did a great job raising them up until you got in the middle of big business, which it looks like you were a rookie at. Big business, you got to have some kind of finesse to you, and you always got to represent, and you always got to recognize your plays. Got to. You got to. And now your son, instead of this on his arm, which represented your family, which is so cool, I thought that was a dope-ass logo, now has some damn dice covered up. All right. That being said, that'll be like episode 1. I'm going to try to do them in here and do them at home. Now I figured out how to do this whole streaming thing, and we're going to be getting it going on YouTube. Plenty of stuff to talk about. I definitely will go through us. We got some trailers to look at. So the next episode, we'll talk more probably about some movies and things. We'll get into some movies and have fun, man. It's just, I guess, Kapone's Conversation 2.0 or extra. We got to think of a name for this thing. But this was episode 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it.